So guys, welcome back to another video, and welcome back to a video which isn't a footless related one. We're actually going to be talking about Road to the Final Ryan Kent in today's video. This card came out tonight alongside a Road to the Final James Forrest. Now I'm going to review both of these items, so if you want to see a review on James Forrest, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and that video will hopefully be out at some point in the near future. Anyway, in today's video we're going to be focusing on the English and Rangers winger Ryan Kent, who actually looks like he's got a pretty good item. Now, the SBC to get the choice of James Forrest or Ryan Kent actually only costs around 30k, so fairly cheap SBC, and you get the choice of two pretty pacey items to pick from. So definitely an SBC I think that is worth doing. Anyway, let's focus on this item, shall we? So let's have a look at this card. It looks pretty good on face value. It's got 97 pace, 86 dribbling, 80 shooting, and 80 passing. This item also has a 5-star weak foot, which is a huge bonus for FIFA 20, and 4-star skill moves, which definitely helps out, especially for a player in a wide role. His in-game attributes look alright. There's a couple of questionable stats on this page, but there's also some really good ones that we can get excited about as well. So let's go through them. So yeah, we don't need to talk about the pace too much, because we can see that this guy's absolutely rapid. 98 acceleration and 97 sprint speed. That's insane. In game, he should be very quick. His shooting stats look okay. He's got a good finishing rating of 85, and that's about it in the shooting department, to be honest. He's got good attack positioning of 86, but his shot power of 77 is pretty average. He has only got 78 composure, which definitely isn't amazing, especially for this stage of the game, but hopefully his composure in-game won't affect him too much. But we'll have to wait till we get into the gameplay to find out a bit more about that. He's got some alright passing attributes. He's got a nice short passing rating of 84, as well as an 84 rating for his crossing as well. His dribbling department's quite interesting. He's got an 87 in-game dribbling rating, 94 balance, and 99 agility, which is pretty mad. But he does have a pretty poor reaction stat of just 70, and also his ball control of 82 also isn't particularly fantastic. We're going to use Sniper Chem on this card to help boost his shooting and dribbling. Now, I know he's already got pretty insane dribbling, but Sniper Chem does of course help boost composure, and that's one of the main reasons why I wanted Sniper on him, just because I wanted to upgrade his composure as much as possible, because it's a pretty key stat in FIFA 20. Finally, over in that physical department, we can see this item has an 80 rating for stamina, which is alright, but a pretty average strength of 64 for a winger, and bang in the middle aggression of just 52. Overall though, the card looks decent for an 82 overall, and I'm pretty excited to give it a go, especially with it having pretty insane pace, so hopefully it will be an effective item in game. The two most exciting things about this card though are definitely the pace and the 5-star weak foot. Those are two very big positives for this item. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into some matches. Let's see how we get on with Road to the Final, Ryan Kent. Okay, so for Kent's debut, we come up against a pretty insane side. He's got Red Foot Champs Dybala, he's got Ronaldo up front, he's got Heung-min Son, he's also got the brand new Road to the Final Diego Carlos at right centre back too. It's quite a nice team. Oh, Kanate and Kent helping each other out there. Now Kent's got a bit of space to run into. He's up against Son here and eventually loses out. Now maybe has a chance to counter-attack. Can he get through this gap? Not the best first touch, but he's got a lot of pace, as you can see, as we break down this wing. Put the ball inside. Chance to score, and Ozil cracks the post. Chance to break. Pepe puts the ball across the box. We might have overdone it here. Kent's going to try and get back inside. Beats his man. Finish shot. Ter Stegen saves. Ozil fires the ball to Kent, who's going to look for some support, someone to play off. He finds Jamie Vardy. Vardy puts the ball back through. Chance for Kent now. Goes for it with the finesse, and he scores. Nice hooked finish there. Around the keeper and into the back of the net. Ozil and Kent link up once more. Can he get round Cuadrado? He should. He's got a lot of pace, and the left-footed strike sadly goes at Ter Stegen. I should have gone for the near post there. Kent. Oh, he's done really well to beat Cuadrado. Left-footed cross into the box. Sadly, Roberto Carlos clears. Vardy puts the ball through. Kent tries to get round his man. Oh, the bounce has been very fortunate. Kent. Oh, keeper closed him down very quickly there. Back. Oh, fortunate bounce. This time Kent takes full advantage. And we've got a third. Oh, Kent has got round Cuadrado. He's got a lot of pace. Allen's holding on to him. But we're hopefully going to get round him with pure pace. Done well there. Oh, the pass wasn't great, but he did well to keep hold of the ball, to be fair to him. And there's the whistle for the break. We have a 3-1 lead. after the first 45. Not too much to say about the first half, to be honest. I thought Kent played actually really well. Has had quite a few chances in that first half. A couple of them were closed down by the goalkeeper, but he scored some nice goals in the first 45, which was nice, and he got involved in plenty of good attacking moves, which was pleasing. He's got a lot of pace about him. We're going to come inside here. Going to put the ball inside. Oh, sadly the pass got blocked by Militao. Ozil threads the ball through, and here's a chance because Kent's got on the outside, and he's very quick. Cuadrado's caught up to him. Put the ball inside. Oh, why did Vardy not lock onto the ball there? That should have been a goal. Dembele puts the ball through. Here's a chance for Kent now. Oh, not a great first touch. Oh, tried to keep it in. Chance now to maybe counter. Get Ryan Kent going down this left edge because he is so quick. Alan's trying to keep up with him. Kent's a bit tired, but he's still got enough energy in the tank to get us up the field. And we're going to score off it, hopefully. Oh, Dembele just didn't release the shot in time. Well, I haven't scored a free kick in a while, and I don't think I'm going to score one with someone with 38 free kick accuracy, but got to go for it. The thing is just shaking all over right now. Where will this go? Oh, it's not a bad effort, to be fair. There's the full-time whistle. We get a 4-2 win. So how was Kent in game number 1? Pretty good, to be honest. Was involved in 3 of the 4 goals, which was obviously quite pleasing. Definitely was miles more effective in the first half than in the second. And he did tire quite a bit, but that's more down to me pace abusing with him a lot rather than his stamina, because I'm not going to lie, I was sprinting with that guy a lot in that game, and I had a lot of fun doing it. No regrets. Next up for the winger is this. It's an almost full Premier League team which has Player of the Month Vardy at left mid for some reason, and he's also got Pep Guardiola in the centre mid role. Kent's got Kyle Walker to deal with, and he's actually done quite well to come over the ball here. He's actually done really well. He's got himself inside. Oh, I overdid it. I got too carried away. I thought I could control the ball in time. Kent done really well. Vardy, how's the return pass? It's great, and it's very well timed. Chance now, chip over the keeper, and that is going to roll into the back of the net, and we have ourselves a very early lead after a great break from the winger. Oh, waits for the run from Kent and then fires the ball out wide. He is so fast. Gets round his man. Tries to put the ball inside to the box, but sadly blocked by Decore. He's going to link up very well with Vardy here. Now's a chance. Put the ball across the box, and a chance. Oh, Gomez almost put it into his own net. Good clearance from the defender. And there's the half-time whistle. So it's 1-1 after the first 45. But I'm feeling pretty optimistic. I think we can get the win in the second half. Been a pretty tight first 45, to be honest. In the second half, we're actually going to change things up. We're going to switch to the 4-2-2. And we're going to use Ryan Kent as a striker, because I believe some people will consider using this guy as a sub on forward, which is fair enough. So we'll try him out in that role and see how he does. Dembele finds Kent. Kent flicks the ball through. Really nice through ball there for Jamie Vardy. Vardy puts it back inside. Kent has a chance to score. And unfortunately, the left-footed strike drifts wide. Oh, chance. Dembele got on the end of that. Puts the ball inside. Chance. Oh, Kent just couldn't get to it. Vardy does. So, after the full-time whistle has blown, Ryan Kent has ended up with an 8.4 match rating. Got himself a goal in this game and was also involved in the build-up in the second goal as well, which was obviously very good to see. Overall, been pretty happy with his performances thus far. He's been pretty solid. Definitely not like an elite option, but a pretty good option in game. So he's been fun to use thus far. So after playing a few more games with this Ryan Kent item, what are my thoughts on this card? Gotta be honest, this item doesn't perform like an 82 overall. It performs much better than the overall rating suggests. In game, I thought this card was very good, and I had a lot of fun using it as well because he is absolutely rapid in game. If you like to play counter attack, then this is definitely a card you should consider because, yeah, he's so quick. He's so quick, and on the break, as you can imagine, he can be absolutely deadly. He's got good positioning too. He makes good runs and gets into some good areas. So really good pace combined with really good position means that this guy is going to get plenty of chances, and that's exactly what happened for me. Once he's inside the box, can this guy score? Yes, he can. I actually thought his finishing was decent. His shot power's not the best, which is a bit of a shame, but his finishes inside the box are pretty solid. And with him having a 5-star weak foot, he can finish with either foot, which is very nice. but his composure isn't the best, and when under pressure, his shots definitely are not as reliable as when he is in space. So that's something to bear in mind. But overall, for an 82 overall, I thought this card shooting was very good. Now, obviously, he's not like an elite winger. He's not like a Neymar that's going to finish like pretty much every chance. But this guy, for his overall, like I said, I thought his shooting was very solid. I also thought his passing was good. He can certainly deliver a good ball into the box. I thought his crossing was good. And a short pass and a link-up play was also very pleasing, so happy with that. His through balls were a bit inconsistent, but hey, you can't have it all. Also, once again, that 5-star weak foot is a huge positive because he can distribute quite evenly off both foot, which is nice. Dribbling, another department that I'm relatively happy with. Very agile in game, great for skill moves, really good balance, and yeah, just very good on the ball. Occasionally does take a heavy touch due to his not so great ball control and pretty average composure, but aside from that, when on the ball, most of the time he feels great. So he's one of them players that are just very easy to maneuver and are just fun to have in possession of the football with. His physical attributes aren't the best, and in-game, yeah, he can be shoved off the ball from time to time. The top-tier centre-backs are going to have a field day with this guy if they get hold of him, so if you come up against, like, you know, the top-level defenders, you've got to use this guy's agility to avoid them as much as possible. He's got 80 stamina, and to be honest, that was drained quite quickly for me personally because I won't lie, I was pace abusing a lot with this card. I was getting the most out of his pace, so he did tire towards the end of games for me. But if you use him in a more casual manner, then I think his stamina would be fine for 90 minutes. But if you were to go into extra time, I would probably look to sub him off. Nonetheless, though, very good card. Very happy with this item's performance, and the biggest compliment I can say is this item doesn't perform like an 82 overall. It performs much better than that overall rating suggests, and yeah, I do think this is a card worth considering, to be honest. I think that 5-star weak foot is such a big bonus on this card, and yeah, it was just an enjoyable item to use. And also with this guy being English, he's quite easy to hybrid into Premier League squads as well. So very happy with this card overall, and just let me refresh the price of this item. The SBC to get this card is around 23k, which in my opinion is a very fair price, and you should definitely do this SBC. And whether you're going to pick Forrest or Kent, you should definitely do the SBC because that price is pretty solid. But very happy with this Kent card, and it's definitely one you should consider picking up. And if you're going to put a chem style on him, I personally advise Sniper because I like that composure boost, but I can understand why other people would want to go with Deadeye. But I think this guy's passing is good enough for a winger. So guys, there you have it. Those are my thoughts on the 82 rated Ryan Kent. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, drop a like rating on it. If you've got any questions about this card, pop them in that comment section down below. There will be a Road to the Final James Forrest review coming on the channel soon, so be sure to check that out, and that way you can compare between the two. But other than that, that's all I've got to say. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.